let's get into the police cell.
Yeah.
What shocked you when you were in police custody? What comes to mind?
Incidentally, this is the fourth time since in 2 years that I've
You've been in custody.
Yeah, four times
in 2 years.
Yes, all under all in connection with the work we're doing. The longest stays have been the first time and this current one. I think the first time was about 35 days and this was about 20 something days. I was arrested on September 23rd, October 21st, so almost a month, 28 days. Now, one of the first things that I was shocked by the first time was the idea that inmates were not being fed. One, forget that when I got in there, those cells are heavily packed. That individuals don't have to even find a place to sit.
So, like, how many people in the room or in the cell?
So where I stayed now, when I got in there were about 32 people in there. The cell leader tells me that they have gone up to 71 before.
71.
This is a place which is not bigger than this studio. I'm telling you. And the way in which people sleep, you sleep on your rib. In fact, they mentally have divided that everybody gets half a tile. So that when there's a one tile, you must try to excuse
half a tile.
Yes.
In this country.
Yes, I'm telling you. That when there's one tile, you must ensure that your body fits half the tile. And they have people who pack sleeping arrangements. They pack you. So you lie there, somebody pushes you
to bed before you get to sleep.
You are pushed and you must stay in that position, whether sweating, whatever it is. You must stay there, because if you do that, you are disrupting the whole cell. It is so inhumane.
So you are lumped together.
You are lumped and packed like you see those images we saw of the slave ship.
Yes.
This is it. This is the same. I'm telling you, in this day and age. And
which cell or which police?
I was held this time around at Accra Regional Greater Police Command.
And it's the same everywhere. You've been to other.
I mean, right now there were 54 people who were arrested, who are in 54 cells across the country. Accra.
But the first time you were arrested was
the first time was a Sherman.
Was it the same?
No, that was the same conditions. A Sherman. Well, in fact, I was arrested at the airport when I came in from the UK, and apparently they were looking for the roughest. And so they drove me in that middle of the night to a Sherman and sent me into those cells. I was shocked to see people there in those conditions. But I understood immediately why they took me there. Because I understood that they wanted to make an example and punish. And so to immediately calm myself down, I asked the cell leader, how long have you been here? 3 years. Another individual, 2.5 years.
3 years in cell.
3 years in that condition, not seeing sunlight. Been there. And I said to myself in that moment, these people are Ghanaians and they are alive. I would live. But I'm telling you, it's so inhumane that I don't understand how right in front of the cells, there are police officers who are sitting there, they are counter officers, who take their number and count and write in there. There are people in there are not being fed. The people in there would fall sick for months.
They are not being fair, because I know, and clearly with this, I know our newspaper, and we'll pick it up with the IGP as well, to know the conditions under which these people are in our cells. Because I think we need to know. We have everywhere. They don't feed them.
I am telling you that when an individual is arrested
for that, there's the prison service that handles that.
When the individual is arrested by the police and put into the police cell, nobody has any responsibility over you.
Really?
I'm telling you. Now, when you are in there, say you are arrested without a phone, okay? You have to beg the benevolence of any of the police officers there to be able to call a relative. Woe betides you if your relative is not in Accra. Or in fact, you have a problem with any of your relatives. Because they must be the one who must provide you food and bring you food. Every time.
So I would say that the Ghana Police Service under no
circumstance feeds inmates.